One magical drink for diabetes. There's one drink that is often overlooked, yet it can gently lower blood sugar levels, support your blood vessels, and improve digestion, all without any medication. It's called magical not for its effects, but for its simplicity, natural, accessible, warm, and truly effective. What do many people do? The first thing they do in the morning is grab their glucometer, a deep breath, and a look at the numbers. Sometimes they're too high, sometimes they drop too quickly. Then the day goes by in anxious anticipation, wondering what they can eat, whether their blood sugar will spike, or if they'll feel drained of energy. It's like walking a tightrope that they have to balance on every day. Sound familiar? Unstable blood sugar levels are not just inconvenient. Over time, fluctuations in glucose can damage blood vessels, impair vision, affect the heart, and even impact memory. The longer this goes on, the harder it becomes for the body to cope. But what's most frustrating is that support could have started earlier, gently, from within, with the help of a drink that has been used in Japanese medicine for hundreds of years. So, what is this drink, or rather, this brew? The tiny seeds of this plant contain galactomannan, a unique substance that helps slow down the absorption of sugars, improves insulin sensitivity, and stabilizes blood glucose levels. Additionally, it supports liver function and enhances metabolism. It's natural, safe, and when taken regularly, it works as effectively as medications, just without the side effects. Now for some good news. If you add this drink to your morning or evening routine, you could notice a difference in just 10 to 14 days. Your blood sugar levels will stabilize, fatigue will fade, and you'll feel a boost of energy and clarity. Best of all, it doesn't require drastic changes. Just a warm infusion. Only 1 glass a day. I'll explain how to prepare it, when to drink it, and who will benefit most. So be sure to watch until the end and take care of yourself. And don't forget to share this video with your loved ones. They'll appreciate it. So what is this magical plant? It's fenugreek. Have you heard of it? For those living with diabetes or prediabetes, managing blood sugar is a daily task. The pancreas plays a crucial role in this process as it produces insulin. However, its function tends to slow down with age. Fenugreek is a simple yet powerful remedy that can help gently support the pancreas and improve the body's response to sugar. What do fenugreek seeds contain? Fenugreek seeds are rich in a special soluble fiber called galactomannan. This fiber slows down the absorption of carbohydrates in the small intestine, helping to prevent sharp spikes in blood sugar after meals. Additionally, the seeds contain the amino acid 4-hydroxysoleucine, which stimulates insulin production precisely when it's needed, during an increase in blood glucose levels. What effect does it have? Take 73-year-old Helen as an example. Helen had never complained about her health, but in the last couple of years, her blood sugar levels started fluctuating. Sometimes it was 130. Other times it spiked to nearly 180. She experienced fatigue, brain fog, and weakness after meals. She was already preparing to switch to medication, but a neighbor from Japan suggested she try a fenugreek infusion. The seeds are soaked overnight, then strained and consumed on an empty stomach in the morning. After 10 days, Helen noticed that her blood sugar levels became more stable, her mood improved, and she felt more energetic. Here's a simple yet magical recipe. Soak 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in half a glass of water overnight. In the morning, drink the water on an empty stomach. You can chew the seeds or discard them, whichever you prefer. If you like, you can warm it up slightly. It's best to consume this drink in cycles of 2 to 3 weeks, with breaks in between. People with low blood pressure or ulcers should consult a doctor before trying it. Overall, this is one of the gentlest and How can you support your health? Listen closely. When blood sugar levels remain elevated, even slightly, it slowly but steadily damages the vascular system. This is why people with diabetes often suffer first from issues with their eyes, legs, and heart. However, how does fenugreek work at the vascular and heart level? Fenugreek seeds are rich in antioxidants and saponins, substances that prevent fat deposits on the walls of blood vessels. They improve the lipid profile by lowering bad cholesterol, LDL, and raising good cholesterol, HDL. This is especially important for individuals with diabetes, as their metabolism is often disrupted. Additionally, fenugreek has a mild hypotensive effect, meaning it can lower blood pressure by relaxing the blood vessel walls. All of this creates a simple example of how fenugreek helped Seftwine. The 7-year-old Robert has always prided himself on walking at least 3 miles a day. However, in recent years, he began experiencing calf pain, weakness when climbing stairs, and his tests showed elevated cholesterol and unstable blood pressure. He knew that with his diabetes, this was dangerous. So he started looking for ways to support his blood vessels without medication. He read about fenugreek in an Eastern medicine magazine and began brewing it every evening. After a month of taking it, he noticed that his legs felt lighter, and he stopped waking up at night due to heart palpitations. 3 months later, his doctor was surprised to find that his cholesterol levels had improved without any medications. But what if you want to double the effect? To enhance the benefits for your heart and blood vessels, you can add a couple of drops of lemon juice to the infusion. This will increase its antioxidant activity and improve the flavor. You can drink it either in the morning on an empty stomach or in the evening before bed. It's also beneficial to combine fenugreek with oatmeal or buckwheat dishes, as this improves the absorption of nutrients. Equally important is to pay attention to. Do you know what other magical effect fenugreek has? Fatigue after meals, bloating, gas, and a constant feeling of hunger are all familiar to many who experience blood sugar fluctuations. Diabetes isn't just about insulin, it's also about metabolism as a whole. When digestion is disrupted, the body struggles to absorb nutrients, creating a vicious cycle. Fenugreek helps break this cycle. Listen up. Fenugreek is rich in soluble fiber, which acts as a gentle prebiotic. It feeds intestinal bacteria, enhancing peristalsis and promoting natural cleansing. Plus, due to its swelling properties, fenugreek creates a feeling of fullness, reducing appetite. This is especially valuable for those with type 2 diabetes, where overeating might be triggered not by hunger, but by sharp fluctuations in blood sugar. Additionally, fenugreek enhances the absorption of iron and B vitamins. Edith has always been careful about her diet, but after turning 65, she started to gain weight rapidly, especially around her abdomen, and nothing seemed to help. She tried fasting days and cut out sweets, but the weight just wouldn't budge. One day, she heard that in Japan, people with diabetes drink a fenugreek infusion before breakfast. She decided to give it a try, simply soaking a teaspoon of seeds overnight. After 2 weeks, she noticed a difference. The feeling of overeating had disappeared. Her stomach felt softer, and her bowel movements became more regular. She also found it easier to concentrate on her reading. Today, Edith says, "This isn't about dieting. It's about my body becoming my friend again." How else can you use fenugreek? Fenugreek works particularly well when paired with light dishes like oatmeal, roasted vegetables, and stewed lentils. It not only aids in digestion, but also enhances the flavor of familiar foods. You can add soaked seeds directly to your porridge or salads. It's also beneficial to sip a small amount of infusion alongside your main dish, This helps lower the glycemic load and keeps you feeling full for longer. The key is to take your time, listen to. Have you noticed fluctuations in your energy levels? This is one of the most exhausting issues when dealing with diabetes. It feels like you just had breakfast, and already you're experiencing fatigue, weakness, and irritability. Your mind becomes foggy, and even simple tasks require effort. Often, this isn't just a matter of age. It's linked to what suffers first when your blood sugar levels fluctuate. The brain takes the hit. Memory worsens, attention fades, and anxiety sets in. Fenugreek acts as a stabilizer. It slows down the conversion of carbohydrates into glucose, reducing those sharp spikes and drops in sugar levels. And what's the result? Less fatigue and fewer cravings for sugary snacks. Additionally, fenugreek contains iron, magnesium, and B vitamins, all essential for maintaining brain function. Thomas was a man of precise calculations. However, as he aged, his mind began to tire more quickly. After lunch, he felt as if he was shutting down, unable to focus even on a simple crossword puzzle. His diabetes was under control, but his overall well-being was deteriorating. That's when he learned about a drink made from fenugreek, which is said to help stabilize blood sugar levels and restore mental clarity. He tried it without it. If you want to avoid an afternoon slump, try drinking an herbal infusion, not only in the morning, but also in the afternoon, about an hour before dinner. To enhance the effect, you can add a pinch of cinnamon, which also helps stabilize blood sugar levels while adding a pleasant aroma to the drink. Don't forget a simple rule: meals should be warm, soft, and regular. Fenugreek is not a substitute for nutrition, but rather an ally in its absorption. Let it be a moment of pause, silence, and reset in the middle of your day. Diabetes is not just about sugar, it's about inflammation. Chronic, silent inflammation that gradually damages blood vessels, joints, and internal organs. The immune system works over time, and it's the very system that protects us from infections. Fenugreek contains powerful plant compounds, flavonoids, saponins, and alkaloids that lower the levels of pro-inflammatory substances in the blood. This reduces stress on the joints, improves skin condition, and aids in faster recovery from illnesses. Additionally, due to its high content of iron, magnesium, and vitamins B1 and B2, fenugreek supports the formation of new blood cells and strengthens overall health. For someone with diabetes, after retiring, Lena began to notice that the colds that used to clear up in 2 days now lingered for weeks. And after every bout of inflammation, she experienced flare-ups in her joints and spikes in her blood sugar. She realized that her immune system had weakened, and she wasn't keen on seeking help from the pharmacy. Remembering articles about Ayurveda, she started drinking a fenugreek and ginger brew every morning and evening. Here's another simple yet powerful recipe. To support your immune system and reduce inflammation, you can make an easy brew. Steep a teaspoon of fenugreek, a piece of fresh ginger, and a slice of lemon in hot water for 15 minutes. Drink it in the morning or evening, taking small sips. This drink gently warms, cleanses, and nourishes. It's especially beneficial during seasonal changes, times of fatigue, or while recovering. Don't forget to make the experience enjoyable. Use your favorite mug, wrap yourself in a cozy blanket, and embrace the silence. Let's take a moment to recap everything we've learned. We've traveled a long but very clear path. Fenugreek is not an exotic ingredient or a trendy obsession. It's a natural ally. It helps keep blood sugar levels in check, improves digestion, protects blood vessels, boosts the immune system, and even stabilizes mood. The key is not to expect quick fixes. To get started, all it takes is one simple step. Buy fenugreek from a pharmacy or a health food store. Soak a teaspoon of seeds overnight and drink the infusion in the morning. Or make a tea with ginger and lemon. Treat this not as a remedy, but as a ritual. A quiet, homey, unhurried moment. Let that cup serve as a reminder. You're choosing not just a drink, but support, stability, and attentiveness to yourself. What if it doesn't work for me? That's a valid question, but it's important to remember. Fenugreek isn't a pill. It's food, a beverage, a plant. People have been consuming it for centuries, not for quick results, but for cumulative benefits. If you're unsure, start with small doses and consult your doctor. However, in most cases, it's a safe and gentle way to support yourself. No pressure, no drastic changes. Just with love. Give it a try. Don't put it off until Monday or the start of a new month. Start today. Let this night be the first time you soak the seeds. And let the morning begin with a cup of warm water, a slightly bitter taste, and the feeling that you've done something good for yourself. May this act serve as a daily reminder that health begins not with restrictions, but with attention. Imagine waking up feeling clear-headed, your body supporting you rather than resisting. You pick up your favorite mug, take your first sip, and your day begins not in a rush, but in tranquility. There are no spikes, no worries, just stability, light, and you are in it. And it all starts with one simple drink, with your choice. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I'll share